Hello, my name's Donald McCombie from Birmingham branch of UNISON. Today we're doing a version of the Friendship Festival that we did last year. Obviously, because of the coronavirus restrictions, we can't perform live in the Martineau Gardens, the beautiful Martineau Gardens, the free public gardens in Edgbaston, like we did last year. But we will next year for sure. In the meantime, here's an anthem of friendship. It's an older piece of Americana from the Carter family, from the Appalachian Mountains. This is the way it goes. My bark of life was drifting down the troubled seas of time before I saw your smiling face and youth was in its prime. Well, I'll never forget where'er I roam, wherever you may be. If ever I have had a friend, you've been that friend to me. Misfortune, she nursed me as a child. She loved me fondly too. I'd have had a broken heart had it not been for you. Well, I'll never forget where'er I roam, wherever you may be. If ever I have had a friend, you've been that friend to me. As I look back upon the past, upon life's troubled sea, I smile to think through all that we've done. You've been that friend to me. Well, I'll never forget where'er I roam, wherever you may be. If ever I have had a friend, you've been that friend to me. Well, I'll never forget where'er I roam, wherever you may be. If ever I have had a friend, you've been that friend to me. Well, my bark of life was drifting down the troubled seas of time before I saw your smiling face and youth was in its prime. Well, I'll never forget where'er I roam, wherever you may be. If ever I have had a friend, you've been that friend to me. Well, I'll never forget where'er I roam, wherever you may be. If ever I have had a friend, you've been that friend to me. Yes, you have. You've been that friend to me. Don't you know? You've been that friend to me. You've been a friend to me. Song of Friendship. The Friendship Festival last year featured poets, musicians, some Tai Chi, lots of UNISON members, having a splendid artistic time in the gardens at the Martineau Gardens. This year, excuse me, things are obviously a little bit different. Here's a song for workers around the world fighting the COVID situation. Gather round you people and let us sing a song about a life that's given up by workers good and strong. Carers, teachers, doctors, nurses and midwives, they've made the greatest sacrifice, they've given up their lives. Fight for the living, but remember the dead. Unite all you workers, some people work for profit, some people work for fame, some people work in politics, then others take the blame. I'll tell another story about the good, the brave, the true. They dedicate their lives to all, just like me and you. Fight for the living, but remember the dead. Unite all you workers and don't be misled. Well, you know your life is precious, you know it means so much. They're standing there beside you to show the human touch. You think you'll live forever, but you know that isn't so. When a sickness strikes upon us, or a virus lays us low. And fight for the living, but remember the dead. Unite all you workers and don't be misled. Well, whatever your condition, they're always there for you. They never stop to think about themselves or what they do. A life that's spent in service they offer every day. They'll make the greatest sacrifice, they'll show us all the way. And fight for the living, but remember the dead. Unite all you workers and don't be misled. Let the words we've sung together rise up around the world. Let this flag of social justice forever be unfurled. And all you politicians, I wonder, will you try to think about the reasons why so many workers die? And fight for the living, but remember the dead. Unite all workers and don't be misled. Fight for the living, unite all you workers and don't be misled. Stop your hoping, my brother, don't you stop your hoping. Won't you see what the Lord has done? Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Won't you see what the Lord has done? Preacher, don't you stop your preaching. Don't you stop your preaching, my preacher. Don't you stop your preaching. Won't you see what the Lord has done? Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Won't you see what the Lord has done? Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Won't you see what the life's journey's nearly over. This journey's nearly over. Life's journey's nearly over. Won't you see what the Lord has done? Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Won't you see what the Lord has done? Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Won't you see what the Lord has done? Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Won't you see what the Lord has done? Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Won't you see what the Lord has done? Won't you see what the Lord has done? I'm going to finish now with one more song, and it's called This Day, and it's about the beauty of each day. This day is a love gift to me, and this dawn I will take from your hand. Give me strength in your service to be guided throughout all the land. The south wind will always impart its tenderness blows through my heart. There's a song that will rise in my soul. Its words, they are gentle and whole. May the sunshine pass into your thoughts and brighten each part of the day. May a picture emerge of your love to lighten the load on the way. The south wind will always impart its tenderness blows through my heart. There's a song that will rise in my soul. Its words, they are gentle and whole. And your breath brings a warmth in the air. As your dove it flies over the sea. Your flame is the light of my love. Oh, your earth and your mountains and trees. The south wind will always impart its tenderness blows through my heart. There's a song that will rise in my soul. Its words, they are gentle. South wind will always impart its tenderness blows through my heart. There's a song that will rise in my soul. Its words, they are gentle and whole. This day is a love gift to me, and this dawn I will take from your hand. Give me strength in your service to be guided throughout all the land. The south wind will always impart its tenderness blows through my heart. There's a song that will rise in my soul. Its words, they are gentle and whole. The south wind will always impart its tenderness blows through my heart. There's a song that will rise in my soul. Its words, they are gentle and bold. Thank you for listening. Next year we'll be back in the Martineau Gardens for another Friendship Festival. In the meantime, stay well, stay safe.